All right, guys, John and Brooklyn back at KC Farms. Today is the day. We're a couple days behind just because we've had some cold nights. You can see it's time to clean out their spot anyway. But the Cornish Cross are 4 weeks old. We're getting them on grass today. Let's go. All right, guys, we've got our chicken tractor ready. And we are switching sides this year. Last year, we ran our chickens up and down.
You can see it's a lot more green.
Yeah, up and down the yard over here, and it is a lot more green. The grass just grows in super thick over there. So we are going to give this side of the yard a little fertilization this summer. So we'll be just running back and forth, up and down. We've got plenty of room to do it. So next spring, next summer, it'll be exciting to see what this side of the yard looks like. So we're gonna get the tarp on and get this ready for chickens. Okay guys, so it's ready. It gets pretty windy here, so I just put these pieces of pallet wood to hold our tarp, and this tarp has seen better days, but it will get us at least one more season. So we've got it ready, lined up. They've got shade, protection from rain. The feeder I've just got tied up to the side here. We'll get that down once we get the birds in. You ready to go in and get the birds?
Yep.
All right, let's get them out on some grass. It's gonna take a couple trips because they're 4 weeks old and they're pretty big. They're not all gonna fit into our tote, so we'll go in here and get them. All right, guys, 4 weeks old. They are ready to get outside. Woo! It is amazing what a big old piece of meat that is already. Might as well put the kids to work. We got 10 birds, so we're gonna have 3 trips. This is their first time being outside. Okay, it's the day we've been waiting for, and we got these birds earlier in the year than we'd like to, but that's why they've taken so long to get out. But they're 4 weeks feathered out, and they are ready to be out. They're always kind of nervous when we first get them outside. We do switch over to water pans when we bring them outside. Some people use 5-gallon buckets with the nipple waterers. We've got their feeder hanging here, and we've got it just on a wire. We can adjust it up and down as they get bigger, but they're gonna adjust out here. It is warm, and they have a ton of body heat, so they will be just fine. We'll move this twice a day at each feeding, in the morning and in the evenings, so they will constantly be on fresh grass and giving us that manure. So you can see they've already started there. If you've never done meat birds, that is one thing you got to get used to. They poop a lot, and that's great for your yard, but not very great for the brooders. But that's why we get them out as quick as we can. Happy to have these ones out. We're going to clean out that brooder and move the other meat birds in because we have more meat birds coming. But before we do that, I want to get you out back. We'll show you our egg layers that are in another chicken tractor and see how they're doing. All right, guys, I'll show you real quick why we keep them moving. Our egg layers started out back there, and each spot, we've only been moving these guys once a day. This one, they stayed there for 2 days, you can tell. But the egg layers are doing good. I'm still working on getting their chickshaw built. But they are glad, and we are glad, that they are outside. So they're doing good. The brown ones are the Sagitta meat birds. So you can see they're a little bit bigger than the other ones. They do not grow quite as fast as those Cornish Cross up front, but they're doing good. Just wanted to give you a quick update on them and a sneak peek really quick. What's that, sis?
A new barn.
Nice and loud. New barn for what?
The new barn for our new pigs that are going to have piglets, and we're also going to put a brooder in there.
Yeah, we're gonna have our chick brooder out in there, and that is our pig farrowing barn. So just a quick sneak peek. Don't want to show you too much, but we'll do an update when that is finished and show you what that all that it has in there. We're excited about that, but let's get this big brooder cleaned out. We're coming down to a time where we're not going to have to brood chickens in the barn or in the garage anymore, and we'll be able to do it out there in the barn, and that will be awesome. So let's get this cleaned up and get the other Cornish moved over. Okay, we've got the big brooder cleaned out and ready for more chickens, and we've got more chickens. So these are our younger Cornish, and these bigger white ones are our amber links that came. We haven't taken those out yet. So we're gonna move these Cornish over into the big brooder, and we've got another batch of Cornish coming next week. So I'll get this one cleaned out and they'll be ready when they get here. So let's get them moved over. Okay, we got them all moved over. Isaiah and I got these guys over. These Cornish, they're still kind of yellow. You can tell there's one of the amber link adult, well, no, I shouldn't say adult, but older egg layers. But the Cornish are just over a week. They're about a week and a half old. You can definitely see the difference from the ones we just moved outside. It's warm enough now. We're not gonna put a heat lamp in on these guys. We've had a lot of people asking about a butcher class. We did some butcher classes last year for the first time. We are going to be doing those again, and these little guys are going to be our first class. So right around the first weekend in June, if you're interested, check out our Facebook page. We'll have details on that upcoming class, and we'll let you know about that. So if that's you interested, make sure you go check that out and sign up. We should have the sign-ups in a week or so. So check out for those classes. We will be having more than one class. We're probably going to have 2 or 3 more groups of Cornish to do this year. So we'll have plenty of opportunity if that's something you want to check out. So these guys are good. And I think they're enjoying the extra space. Not going to drag you through cleaning this one out. We're going to clean this out, put some new chips down, and it will be ready for our next batch of broilers, meat birds coming in. So let's head outside really quick and check out the 4-week-old Cornish, see how they're adapting to being out on the grass. Okay guys, we're out here in the front, and you can see they've kind of spread out now and getting a little more comfortable with their area. I see some up there drinking, so it don't take them any time to figure out where the water is. You can see 4 weeks compared to a week and a half. These guys are just monsters. I'm gonna go around the front and get a good view without the fence in there, but we will run them straight down the yard and then we'll turn around and come back. But here we are. You can see they've only been in here just over an hour, and they have really put down some manure, which we are grateful for. But they're adjusting well. I guarantee they're happy to be out here and not inside on the brooders. We're happy to have them out here. We've got 29 of them out here. We usually, when we purchase, we get in groups of 30. So they've actually done really well. We have not lost one from our other batch in the garage there. We only lost one of these. We have one that's kind of small that guy right there. So keep an eye on him. Sometimes you'll get, I don't want to say a runt, but just one that does not grow and keep up with the rest of them. We'll keep them on feed 12 hours and then we'll lift this up so they can't continually eat, but they are looking good out here. And I'll tell you what, we're glad to have them out of the garage. Like I said earlier, we try to get them out at 2 weeks when the weather's good, but the weather has not been that great, but now it is, and they are doing well. So we'll move them one more time at dinner, move them forward, and like I said, we'll do that twice a day just to keep them going, keep spreading that manure and keep them off of that manure. So Cornish are going good. It is meat bird season. If you haven't got your meat birds yet, check out Valley Farms Hatchery, and you can use the code KCFarms12 and get $12 off your purchase of Cornish Cross if that's the type of bird you're looking to raise for meat this year. So guys, we appreciate you following along. If you haven't already, do you know Brooklyn's line?
Yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
All right, guys.
And don't forget to make the change.
Perfect, he's got it down. We'll check you guys out on the next video.